Hi guys, Dave here, RV Chronicles. Today I want to talk about a problem that we were having with our awning, and what I would like to do, and what I thought of when we were in Arizona, is to be able to build supports. We normally tie our awning down. Katie, if you can swing up there. We normally tie our awning down to the ground. You can bring it all the way down here. And you see how we tie it down, especially in dirt areas. Sometimes, you can come back here, sometimes with you know, like on a cinder block pad, or a concrete pad, we use cinder blocks to hold it down as well. So, but the problem is that's great for the wind taking the awning and not allowing it to flip over. The problem is that if you get a 30 or 40 mile an hour wind pushing down on the awning, if you can swing up and show them these arms up here, it can bend those arms right in two and break it right off. So what I decided to do, when I thought up of when we were in Arizona, is to be able to somehow build a lightweight down, like a pole, a support pole that would support the front of the awning and not allow it to come down. Now this is with an automatic, awning, okay? The automatic awnings are great. You push a button, they go out. You push another button, they go in. There is wind sensors, which I don't trust. Sometimes it comes in, sometimes it doesn't. And the worst thing you want to do is go away and not bring your awning in. You come home and you find that awning ripped off of your coach because a windstorm came through or something. So like I said, we took care of the part of tying it down. It cannot go up and wrap up over the top of the rig. However, a wind can force it down. So what I did is I designed a pole here. It's made out of the outer case is 2-inch PVC pipe, and then I bought another pipe that is 1.5-inch PVC pipe that fits on the inside. And then I bought a bolt, which is a 3/8 bolt, 3 inches long, and I started drilling holes 1 inch apart in the proper area in order for me to adjust this. I also bought, and I will list all of the parts. I bought all this stuff at Lowe's, and I will list all the parts in the description. But I also bought a reducer, or whatever you want to say, and I think it's going from a 4-inch pipe down to the 2-inch. And what I've done with this is I actually just cut it out so that it can cradle the tube on the awning. So Katie can show you that. You'll be able to see that we have this one already cut out and done and ready to go. I guarantee you this thing is not going to come crashing down and 50 mile an hour or a gust, or a 40 mile an hour gust or something. What may happen is it may rip off the awning material itself, which I highly doubt it would even do that. But this is for, like, out in Arizona, there are days that it was very, very windy. In the one area that we were parked, the wind was coming through underneath the awning and trying to throw it up. So this right here was sufficient, holding it down. When we moved to a different area, the wind was pushing down on top of the awning, and I was afraid it was just going to bend these arms in two, so we would have to roll it in. So I could not put up my shade or anything like that the last 3 months when we were out there. So I thought of this, and I'm going to show you guys how I made it real quick. I'm going to make one more for the other end. So stay tuned and watch this.
I'm Katie.
And I'm David. And we are RV Chronicles. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure up from the bottom of the 1.5-inch PVC pipe 30.5 inches. I'm going to make a mark on that. And then from there, both on both sides. I'm going to measure up 1 inch, make a mark. And I'm going to try to keep all these in the same area. So there's 1 inch, measure up 2 inches, make another mark, and measure up 3 inches and make another mark. Going down from that, I'm going to do the exact same thing from the 1 inch, 2 inch, and also the 3 inch. That's giving me a 1 inch play adjustment. Actually, it's going to give me 3 inch play from the 30.5 mark, either shorter or taller in 1 inch intervals. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come on in to here at the 30.5 inch, get my drill, and because my bolt is a 3/8 inch bolt, I'm using a 3/8 inch drill bit. Gonna come up off of the bottom approximately around 2 inches from here up to here. So I'm gonna come up around 2 inches and just go ahead and start drilling. Gonna drill straight down through. And there we go. Now I'm just going to move it each way to the next mark and go ahead and drill through again. So now we're going to clean this out because you're going to have a lot of debris inside this. Okay, next. What we're going to do is take this here reducer pipe and we are going to go to, we're going to do some measurements here. I got a bee buzzing around my head. And what I want to do is measure across here 3 inches from the very edge. You can see what I'm doing here. Taking this piece, putting it right there, and then bringing it out to 3 inches to where we're balanced, and then I'm going to mark at right there. So, do this again. Go the opposite way, that way I can do it a little bit easier right there. So we're going to mark right there, and then come off to this side 3 inches. Come across, do the exact same thing, and just measure out 3 inches. Does not have to be precise, it's just enough because my awning tube up there is actually 3 inches wide. So I have my saw blade all ready to go, but all I'm going to do is just take this and I'm going to cut right down into, if you can see this, guys, I'm just going to cut this right down into, I have this right here set approximately, let me pull the battery out so this doesn't accidentally kick on. But I have the depth of the blade set roughly about 1.5 inches. Okay, so blade depth is around about 1.5 inches. So what I'm going to do is take my blade, the saw, cut through here, 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 and here. And I'll cut that first, and I'll show you what we have before we cut through the next piece. Okay, so what I did is just cut straight through. That's giving me roughly 3 inch gap here, so that that pipe up there that's 3 inches will cradle right in between that. Okay? Now Katie's gonna have to shut the camera off at this point, but I'm just gonna take my saw blade and actually just cut down right through there to get rid of this piece here and this piece here. Okay? So guys, this is basically what I'm ending up with. So it should be 3 inches in between right here, so that that awning tube up there can lay right in the middle of this. Okay, so that will capture that, so it can't, you know, fall from one side to the other. It helps hold it in place. So what we're going to do now is, because this is a 4-inch down to a 2-inch, it'll fit right on the top of this here 2-inch PVC pipe. Push it right up on there. Take the tube or the PVC pipe that we just got done drilling the holes in. Let's run this in, and I'm going to be setting it on my middle mark, which was the 30-inch. 30.5 inches is what I did it. Put our washer on and the nut, and we're going to take it over here and set it up on the other end of the awning. Can't see, sun's in my eyes. Any kind of down pressure, it'll stop it from going down. I know these are kind of ugly, so what we plan on doing is painting them. We're not sure what color we're going to do yet. We might do them a color to match the coach, which would be either black, white, beige, something like that. But anyways, we're going to paint them, and then we're going to put lights down along around them, so they'll actually look pretty nice. So guys, there we go. You can see the other one down there at the other end. Nice support, so that whenever wind blows down on the awning, it's not going to buckle underneath. See, Ford doesn't come up with all the ideas. Sometimes we have a little bit out here too. So, like, subscribe, share, tell me what you think. If you can improve on this, I mean, obviously, hey, go for it. I just wanted to try to keep it lightweight, something that can compact and we can put away in our storage and bring along with us. That's lightweight and not too heavy. So, all right, take care. God bless. Bye for now.